Hello and welcome. Today we are checking out the extremely expensive, the extremely powerful, the Pagani Zonda R from 2009. It's crazy to think this car came out in 2009. So this vehicle will set you back 1.8 million credits in Gran Turismo 7, make it one of the more expensive cars from Brand Central. So what do you get for that money? So firstly, you get 737 brake horsepower and a vehicle that weighs 1070 kgs. So this should make for an absolute blast around the track. Now when it comes to using this vehicle in Gran Turismo 7, well, you're gonna experience something very exciting. So bone stock, you'll find this vehicle setting lap times around the 1 minute 32 second mark around Kyoto Driving Park. Now to just put to scale how fast that is about the same lap times that you'll find in a Ferrari F8 Tributo, fully upgraded, tuned, maxed out. You'll find it set lap times around that same ballpark. So for a supercar from 2009, I shouldn't really say supercar because it's a full-on race car. Even in the hashtags of what the car is labeled under, it's a race car. So if you tramp this vehicle around Kyoto Driving Park, you're gonna find yourself at the end of straightaways reaching 280 kilometers per hour, which isn't really that shocking or like wow, that's amazing. It's how fast or how much speed you can carry through corners that really makes the Zonda special. The Zonda is able to put down so much downforce that you can take corners, especially like S-bends, extremely quickly. Like you barely have to lift off and the car is just turning. That's all it does. It's extremely fast to react. It's so responsive, and the braking system, you can stop on a penny. It's overall the ultimate track vehicle from the get-go. It's insanely fast, insanely fun, and with no traction control on, it adds the elements of depth into the mix. Yes, because when coming out of a corner, if you are going out of a slow corner and you step on the accelerator pedal, well, you're gonna find yourself performing 360s. Yes, you will spin out, so that is something you need to be careful of when driving the Zonda R. It is a very spicy vehicle from factory, and the fact that we can get behind the wheel of it in Gran Turismo 7 is something really special, because you don't really find the Zonda in many other racing games. So to have it, it's honestly such a joy. Now let's say you aren't happy with the standard performance, or you want to see what we can still add to, or how we can somehow make this vehicle a bit faster. So if we head on over to the tuning shop, you shouldn't be surprised to notice that majority of the parts on this vehicle are not applicable. But what we can add to upgrade the power is a high RPM turbocharger. So with adding that, we'll now see the power jump up to 938 brake horsepower. Now there's no weight reduction, so the vehicle will remain at 1070 kgs. So if you head on over to GT Auto now, well, you'll notice there are no parts for visually upgrading this vehicle. You can't slap on a wide body to a race car. It doesn't make any sense. You can't do that. However, there are tons of liveries for you to choose from, which really just allows you to spice up the build. But me being as boring as I am, I just went for a very generic but yet a special livery, and that's the lap record livery, because at one point in time this vehicle had the lap record for the Nürburgring as well as the Top Gear test track. Yes, the Pagani Zonda R was so extremely fast, it was breaking lap records. And the fact of, if you watch the Top Gear episode where this car was reviewed, you'd know that it was banned from majority of circuits because it was too loud. The car is just built for its own little world. There's not many places you can use this vehicle, and that actually comes across in Gran Turismo 7. If you go to try and use this vehicle in events, well, most of the time you're gonna find that you're locked out, because with the Zonda R being technically a race car, it doesn't fall under the road car category for any events. Then if you try to use it for any of the race car events, well, you're gonna see that with the vehicle being fully upgraded, it's over the 800 performance points rating, which means this car is too powerful or too overpowered for those events, which means you need to detune. However, the problem occurs because with it not actually being a race car, well, a dedicated like group 3 or group 2 race car or even group 1 race car, the fuel economy on the Zonda is absolutely tragic. With its screaming Mercedes-Benz V12, that engine is an absolute gas guzzler, so it's not really well suited for majority of events. So you cannot use this for a hypercar parade. With some tuning, I mean, you can use it for money grinding, but you're gonna really take out a lot of performance from the Zonda to make it run against other vehicles. So it's really just, as I said, it's built for its own world. It's in its little ball. But when I tell you, the Zonda R, the overall performance of this vehicle is so rapid. Like, as I said, the brakes, spot on, stop on a dime. When it comes to handling, even now with me tinkering with the suspension, I thought I would have ruined it, but apparently not. I was able to set much faster lap times around Kyoto Driving Park, with the vehicle now being able to set lap times around the 1 minute 26 mark, which makes it extremely fast. And it's such a shame that there aren't really events that we can use this vehicle for, because even with the Aston Martin Valkyrie, we could use that vehicle in hypercar parades, whereas with the Zonda, that's not the case. The Pagani Zonda R is really up there with such a great and one of the best track focused vehicles in Gran Turismo 7, and I just think people haven't looked at it or looked past it, because I haven't found many people actually talking about the Zonda R. Anyway, the Pagani Zonda R, for 1.8 million, you are gonna have one heck of a time. The car is extremely fast. It's mind-blowingly fast once fully upgraded. However, there really is no place for you to use it except for time trials or custom races, but no one really does that. But anyway, the Pagani Zonda R is no car you should write off, because it is extremely fast and is just an absolute dream to handle when you nail the tune. So with all this being said, hope you guys did go on to enjoy this video. Don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.